Welcome back to the Daily Bitcoin 5. 5 stories every day that matter to Bitcoin. Today on the Bitcoin 5, Bitcoin's immune system in full operation as BIP 110 fork rejected. Let's go. Before the stories, the Bitcoin price check. Current price about $65,000. Bitcoin continues its steady consolidation, trading relatively flat over recent periods with a 1.5% gain over 4 days and 1.4% over 4 weeks. The most telling metric remains the 4-year view. BTC is up 172.7% from about $23,800 in August 2022, demonstrating the power of long-term holding through market cycles. Story 5. Trump Media terminates planned crypto deals with Crypto.com. Trump Media has ended its planned cryptocurrency partnerships with Crypto.com, according to breaking reports. The decision marks a significant reversal for the media company's crypto ambitions, though specific reasons for the termination were not immediately disclosed. The move comes at an interesting time, given President Trump's vocal support for crypto legislation, including his recent backing of the Clarity Act. The disconnect between the administration's pro-crypto policy stance and Trump Media's business decisions highlights the complex relationship between political positioning and commercial reality. Story 4. Iran keeps Strait of Hormuz closed. Despite Oman deal, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, announced that reopening the Strait of Hormuz remains conditional, pushing back against assumptions that a recent deal with Oman would automatically restore maritime traffic. The IRGC stated that reopening depends on the US fully accepting Iran's conditions and ending interference in regional negotiations. The announcement came shortly after Iran attacked an Abu Dhabi national oil company, ADNOC vessel, escalating tensions in the critical shipping corridor. The takeaway is simple. Liquidity can still move the market violently, even when the bigger long-term story looks calm. Story 3. Bitcoin ETFs record. Largest weekly inflows in 3 months. Institutional demand for Bitcoin is heating up. Bitcoin ETFs accumulated $853 million in Bitcoin over the past week, the largest 7-day purchasing spree in 3 months, signaling renewed appetite from traditional finance investors. Ethereum ETFs also saw strong action, adding $244 million in Ethereum, their largest weekly intake in 4 months. The inflows come as broader market conditions improve. That matters because ETF flows turn Bitcoin demand into something institutions can measure every day. Story 2. Senate advances Clarity Act as Trump administration throws support behind Senate Majority Leader. John Thune has filed for cloture on the Clarity Act, setting up a potential vote on September the 15th. The procedural move comes with strong backing from the Trump administration, with both the President and the White House actively urging senators to reach an agreement and pass the legislation. The timing is significant. According to a weekly market recap, the Clarity Act's advancement comes during what's been described as a very strong week for crypto, with Bitcoin ETFs purchasing $853 million in Bitcoin, the largest weekly inflow in 3 months. Story 1. Bitcoin's immune system works. Bio 110 fork rejected by 99.8%. The Bitcoin network faced a potential fork attempt with BIP 110, and the results were decisive. Michael Saylor reported that approximately 99.8% of Bitcoin's hash power stayed with the main chain, while the BIP 110 branch managed to mine only 2 blocks, before falling more than 80 blocks behind. At just less than 0.25% of Bitcoin's total hash power, the BIP 110 fork would need to mine 2015 more blocks before its first difficulty adjustment, a timeline Saylor estimates at roughly 25 years at current rates. That's today's Bitcoin 5. Let me know your favourite story from today in the comments below, and subscribe now so tomorrow's update lands directly in your feed. I'll see you tomorrow.